Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. So what does my collective need to know today? Okay, we've got stolen work. Stolen work. So somebody in my collective has had their work stolen. Okay, they've had their work stolen. Could have had something took from their wallet also. Stolen work and something took from a wallet, that could be, or a purse, a bag, something like that, with identification in. Stolen work and stolen identification. Corruption. So there's a lot of corruption. Best place. So they are trying to find the best place they can to hide hide the evidence of this stolen work, stolen identification, and this corruption. And then they could have quite possibly tried to expose some evidence in a pond. Yeah, the retards. Okay, so there's a set of retards who's stolen somebody else's work. Quite possibly they stole somebody else's work, so then they had money in their wallet for themselves. And the best place to get rid of evidence, any legal documentation, is something by disposing that near a pond, soda. So there could be someone who works in the army, someone who works in the military, who is involved, who's a Luciferian, and they think it's pretty fair what they've done because they're Luciferians, and they think that they should be able to get away with everybody. Oh, we got fired, so quite possibly this soldier is going to get fired. Quite possibly a soldier who's been involved in stealing work is being caught scattering evidence. Anxiety and hideout. So they could have been trying to hide out either in their hometown or in a different town, okay? And they could have got anxiety, so they could have gone AWOL. They could have gone AWOL. A soldier could have gone AWOL. They are trying to hide out, okay? Mobile phone, burner phone. So they're using a mobile phone to contact others from. They're getting very anxious now. Paperwork. So they've either stolen some paperwork, someone else's write-up, and they're trying to get rid of the paperwork. They're trying to get rid of the paperwork. No way, I've just split it. I've literally just split it. We have Freemasons. No way, they always seem to boil down to someone is linking to the Freemasons, Luciferians, all Luciferians, all Freemasons are Luciferians. They actually swear on oath to literally worship the devil, Lucifer, and no matter what they do, no matter what criminal act they do, it could be robbery, it could be theft, it could be battery, it could be anything, they will get away with that in the court of law because they are linking to the Freemasons, secret society, where they get away with absolutely everything, and all their pals who work in the military, in the government, lawyers, housing office, government, any government organisation will then come forward and help cover up some evidence. This is where they're getting the burner phones from to contact each other. Set up. Wow. Then we've got highly ranked spiritually. They're trying to set someone up who's got a higher spiritual ranking than them. Okay, we've got CCTV, a letter, CCTV and letter. So this wolf in sheep's clothing could have been caught on CCTV. this soldier could have asked one of his other friends, bromance, who he's got this romantic relationship with. Okay, so there probably, it could be another soldier, it could be somebody who works in a different part. Oh, they've made promises to each other to back each other up and try and set somebody up for the crimes what they've done. As I'm doing this, my throat chakra feels really weird, and it's bizarre that that should come out. Throat chakra spell, so throat chakra blockage spell. A lot of these Freemasons, Luciferians, they use black magic in order to control people. Okay, but they don't want this to be outed because more people start to wake up. We've got secret in reverse to this secret society. Okay. And camera. And then we've got mental health. Camera and mental health. So gang. This gang could have been caught on camera. Okay, this gang could have been caught on camera. Gang stalking. Again, gang stalking. Because they are in this Freemason cult, curve, and whatever they want to call themselves, organisation, and they're Luciferians. They think that if you out them, they should be able to label you as incompetent, or that you've got some bad mental health because you refuse to bow down to the devil, like these low rank cranks, like these absolute idiots, retards, yeah, like these absolute retards who commit their full life to the devil, lose their soul, just to try and stay in some sort of power position and get some sort of money. Yeah. Then they intimidate. Okay, so they work in groups with this gang because they are gang affiliated, and they intimidate anybody who speaks out. Okay, and a lot of people who are in these organisations, these secret societies, once they are in there, they cannot ever leave. Yeah, because they've promised. Okay, they've promised never to speak out about this secret society, and again, if they do, then Secret Service will be after them. Then Secret Service will be after them. They will literally get followed in vans, cars, okay? So you could have been getting followed by a van, by a car, black van, a white van, okay? This black van, this black car, what you've been getting followed about by is from Secret Service. And Secret Service, so that could be MI5, it could be MI6, really don't want this information to get out there. Shot in reverse. So they could have orchestrated and organised someone getting shot. Then we've got girlfriend. So there could be a feminine who's involved. Steal. There could be a girlfriend of this soldier or ex-soldier who is involved in this. Who's been getting in on that. And they have somebody who's in the Freemasons who's a doctor. Now, this doctor has helped, or a doctor has helped tamper with medical documentation to label someone as mental health for speaking out surrounding this secret society. Top spot. Top spot. And card cloning. Then we have military weapons secret. Then we have CUNT lawsuit. So you could be suing. Okay, you could be suing. You could be actually from the military and be suing the military for something. Lying on earth. So they lie on earth Again, because they're Luciferians, they will get away with it. You speak out about anything what's going down, and they will use MK Ultra, they will use Mockingbird, divert the public's attention, distract the public with a fake news story to divert attention. 5G cell towers and military secret weapons. They're using 5G cell towers to spit out low vibrational frequencies towards their targets, towards their enemies, because they don't want Illuminati exposing for the low rank cranks they actually are, because they're very low on the spiritual ranking, they've just got a physical ranking, okay? Okay, and they are soulless, it's abuse of power, they've sold their soul, so they perform rituals and sell their souls to be worshipped in the physical, because they want to be looked upon as some sort of god or goddess type of energy. Okay, so that's worshipping false like idols. Lying on earth because they under promise. They're under not to break their oath, so they will literally appear in court, lie in court, and then anyone again who's speaking out surrounding getting their work stolen, because of this lawsuit, they try and intimidate and they gang stalk and they do black magic. And they will literally have you followed in a black van by MI5 or MI6. TV show series, quite possibly, because of what this masculine or feminine's been through, this could actually be a TV show or a TV series. Fuck up on your words spell. So basically, you could be speaking out about this, and then they want you to fuck up on your words, like literally start tripping over your tongue, start stuttering, you know. But even if you do trip up on your words, start stuttering, or what, then what's that mean? You could actually have anxiety. Fired. Worldwide news. Bank. So it's also linking to bank fraud. It's also linking to bank fraud, driving, and shot. So this goes back to this black van. Somebody in this black van works for secret services. They're parking outside of this masculine or feminine's house, home, yeah, flat, and they are driving past the person's house who's speaking the truth, who's speaking out, planning a hit and run. But because they all work in this secret society, they all back each other up. It's linking to somebody who's speaking out about some form of trafficking. That could be sex trafficking, it could be drug trafficking, human trafficking, yeah, and because it could be a trafficking victim who's speaking out, and the secret services, MI5, MI6, that type, they are actually trying to wipe this person out, or helping trying to wipe this person out to stop them giving evidence. Again, strong energy of stopping someone from giving evidence. Domination spells. So they've stolen someone's work, they're trying to dominate this person, they're trying to get rid, the best place to get rid of this evidence is at a pond or something like this. Silence. And this is how the secret services in the government silence trafficking victims. This is how they do it. This is why these cults need to be dismantled, because they are just a brainwashing camp. Okay? You've got to back all your pals up who do all these evil acts, evil deeds. But as long as you get some hush-hush money, then that's totally fine. That is totally fine. Hired Luciferian College. So a Luciferian could have been hired. You could have gone to college and had some visions, something to do with visions. So quite possibly you could be having dream downloads, trafficking, ring. So you could have been going to college, somebody was going to college or is going to college who's exposing a trafficking ring, and they're trying to do domination spells and silence. Yeah, they've been doing dream magic. This is how far, yeah, these sex trafficking rings will go to silence anybody who speaks out. They will take your work, they will take everything you have, they will take your children, they will take your house, they will take absolutely everything from you to stop you from standing up and fighting against this. And the more they send these attacks, the more they send people stalking, following, stealing, pushing you around, trying to cause arguments, they will say you have mental health. And again, this is how they silence their trafficking victims who's been trafficked in some sort of a ring. And they will get to a doctor, these Freemasons